Hello friends, welcome to MedConnect. We believe our videos are providing valuable information on nuances of weather and environment. In today's video, we explore one of the unfathomable weather events called floods, which is a natural calamity and an annual occurrence in India, especially during the monsoon season. It is the most frequent type of natural disaster and hugely impacts our ecosystem. Given the importance of floods and its repercussions on life and property, MedConnect has decided to bring this topic as a documentary series, wherein we intend to cover causes of floods, its impacts, reasons for increased flood events, and how we could collectively work towards mitigating this disaster. So get on board the ship to experience the real vagaries of weather. In this inaugural video, we bring to you the fundamental aspects of floods, its types and causes. We end with an interesting case study of one of the historic flood events to have impacted the financial capital of India. Flood is a term used to signify flow of water that partially or completely submerges large portions of land which otherwise is usually dry. Flooding occurs when water overflows from rivers or lakes. And it may even occur due to very heavy rains for long durations coupled with poor drainage systems. Floods are dangerous because it could be local, impacting a neighborhood or community, or widespread, affecting an entire region or state. Floods are categorized into different types depending on their nature. The first kind is aerial flooding. Aerial floods happen over flat or low-lying areas when the amount of rainfall is more than the ability of the water to run off from that area. The excess rains, usually from a monsoon system, accumulates in place, sometimes to hazardous depths. Surface soil can become saturated, which effectively stops infiltration, leading to localized flooding. Then we have riverine flooding, which happens when rivers swell to dangerous levels, triggering rapid outflow of water. The increase in flow may be the result of sustained rainfall from monsoons or tropical cyclones. Rapid flooding events, including flash floods, more often occur on smaller rivers. Next up is coastal flooding, which is caused by storm surges due to cyclones or high tide events that lead to breach of embankments. The last type is urban flooding. This is the kind of flooding that is very frequently witnessed in cities and suburban areas with dense population. Urban flooding is caused by rainfall overwhelming the capacity of drainage systems such as storm sewers. Such flooding events are triggered by localized very heavy monsoon rains and flash floods due to small rivers swelling above their capacity. In urban areas, flood effects are worsened by excessive urbanization, deforestation, and concretization. The existence of paved streets and roads and absence of natural surroundings and green spaces increase the speed of flowing water. Highly impervious surfaces prevent rainfall from seeping into the ground, thereby causing water to flow over the surface for very long distances. To give a perspective, most storm drainages are designed to handle 30 to 40 mm per hour of rains. If it rains at 60 mm per hour, in the absence of any natural seeping agents like trees or open grounds, the water keeps flowing over the surface, resulting in floods. From our discussion so far, it is clear that flooding usually occurs during monsoons or cyclones, with most of the flooding events occurring between May to December. Now, as a case study, we will take the Mumbai floods of 26 July 2005, when the city of dreams came to a complete halt, which usually never happens. Mumbai witnessed one of the worst disasters in the history of mankind. On 26 July 2005, Mumbai received 944 mm rainfall in a single day. The intensity of rain was so high that the financial capital of India received more rains on a single day than what many parts of the country receive in an entire year. Delhi's annual rainfall is 800 mm and Bangalore's annual rainfall is approximately 930 mm. On that particular day, Mumbai received 644 mm in just 12 hours. The floods killed over 1,000 people. Many people were stranded on the roads, lost their homes, while many walked long distances back home from work that evening. Torrential rainfall continued for over a week, hampering rescue operations. 15 years on, and similar extremes threaten many parts of India. Understanding the whims of weather and responding well in time still remains a formidable challenge. Let us try and understand how a flooding event occurs. When a strong low-pressure system forms over land and ocean, it allows convergence of moisture, which is uplifted, resulting in formation of dense, dark clouds. These clouds move towards the land under the action of favorable winds, resulting in very heavy rains. As the strong low pressure persists for long durations, it allows continuous moisture convergence and cloud formation, thereby triggering extreme rainfall and subsequently floods. What exactly happened on 26 July 2005 in Mumbai? Mumbai does witness a few spells of extreme heavy rainfall every year. Heavy rain of over 200 mm once or twice a year is fairly common for Mumbaikars. However, what transpired in 2005 was an unfortunate blend of intense weather systems within a very short period of time. Just before 26 July 2005, a low pressure in the northern Bay of Bengal intensified into a strong system. This strengthened the winds from Arabian Sea, which brought in a lot of moisture. Meanwhile, a strong upper level circulation formed near Mumbai and led to the convergence of moisture and formation of very dense clouds. Therefore, while the strong upper level circulation coupled with a vortex ensured that maximum clouds concentrated over Mumbai, the strong winds from Arabian Sea kept feeding more moisture in. The system was active for more than 8 to 10 hours, causing intense rainfall for a sustained period. Santa Cruz recorded over 600 mm of rainfall between 8 am and 8 pm on that fateful day. In contrast, Colaba, which is 27 km south of Santa Cruz, recorded only around 72 mm rains in that period. This goes to show the very high spatial variability of monsoon rains and the challenges associated with predicting these extreme events. Mumbai Floods of 2005 is a classic combination of riverine flooding and urban flooding. Small rivers like Methi swelled to dangerous levels, causing flash floods. The urban infrastructure, concretization, and lack of natural vegetation aggravated this event by enhancing the surface runoff and submerging the city. Through this video, one could envisage how all the forces of nature come together to create a historical flooding event. So we naturally ask, is it possible to predict such events in advance? The weather forecasting has improved significantly since 2005. India now has the capability to predict occurrences of these disasters on a state or district level a couple of days in advance. However, even today, our ability to predict these events on an urban scale is limited. Moreover, we are yet to achieve accurate predictions of the exact location of moisture convergence and the exact quantum of rainfall for any region. The highly intricate dynamics governing such localized weather patterns are yet to be deciphered. In conjunction with improved forecasts, we also need to develop strategies to mitigate the impacts of such natural calamities. We leave you with this thought. In the next video in this documentary series, we will talk more on floods, reasons for increased flood events in India, and bring another interesting case study from God's own country. If you like this video, please share it with your family and friends. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for instant notifications and more exciting updates. You can also express your views and suggestions in the comment section. Most importantly, stay tuned for the next video, and until then, this is Swetha Sridhar signing off for MedConnect.